Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Huskies offense making their way on the field to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. To me, in all sports, we've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Looks like Washington will have the first down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Give it to the back again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit. This offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wonder how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He lets it go on the move, looking deep. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield and spot it at the 38. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quick juke to get free. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another 1st down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nunez. Looks to the left, pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Huskies. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. Think about it over the years, Chris. They got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Defense is coming after him.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looks like they'll mark this near the 25.
Boy, a great return, completely wiped away by fumbling the ball. Plus, special teams gets the same message all the other groups get when it comes to the football. Do not, under any circumstances, lose the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the single back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They're going to run it here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Huskies pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Single back takes the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Nunez. Looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
And the Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him. The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time,
down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
To the air, it's Nunez. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down after that completion. Hands off to the left. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Nunez. Finds an open target on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Nunez. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. No shot to bring him down. But held out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nunez. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand into it to break the pass up.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets. The 39.
Well, a risky call, but it... Playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the left side. An impressive spin there. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Just trucks the man. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Huskies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? And moves the ball to the 35. And another first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. Runs right over the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. The running play called on fourth down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator,
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He's found some room at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
A handoff to the back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, and then in a pick. The backs got it. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They're trying to run it with the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The attempt is no good. And the score remains very lopsided.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Handoff running right. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Running with purpose. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Yankee, here we go.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Great job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay,
The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. Coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's Woods. He'll earn the first down, but he paid for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Nunez. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Let's go.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Washington. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, and he's got it. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Now, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on.
But coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. That's a start on the next drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.